Hey everyone, this is SEA Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is June 10th, 2026, and this channel summarizes the most important crypto news for investors in Southeast Asia. Today's tape is risk-off. Bitcoin is trading near $61,600, down 2.68%, while Ethereum sits around $1,636, off 3.13%. We have three stories today, all relevant to investors across Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Thailand. Fresh United States strikes on Iran have shattered the brief Middle East ceasefire, triggering more than $210 million in crypto liquidations over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin slid from above $63,000 to a session low near $60,892, and Ethereum broke below $1,650 before bouncing. Oil rebounded sharply while equities in Asia opened weaker, and the Bitpinas Manila desk flagged the move as a sentiment reset for Philippines retail. For OFW remittance flows and dollar-cost average plans across Southeast Asia, geopolitics is back as the dominant variable, not earnings, not flows. The honest read here is that traders should size positions for headline risk through the weekend, because one more escalation could flush leverage another 5 to 7% lower. This is not a time to chase bounces blindly. Singapore has been ranked the #1 crypto-friendly city in the world for 2026 by Multipolitan, and 6 of the global top 10 cities are in Asia-Pacific: Singapore, Hong Kong, Bangkok, Seoul, Kuala Lumpur, and Taipei. The index weighs regulatory clarity, tax treatment, institutional infrastructure, and real-world adoption, and Singapore beat both London and New York. The Monetary Authority of Singapore tightened licensing for digital token service providers earlier this year, yet adoption kept growing. Merchant payments in Singapore hit nearly $1 billion in a single quarter recently. For Southeast Asia builders and traders, this is structural good news. Capital, talent, and exchange infrastructure are consolidating in our region. The risk angle is that tighter MAS licensing also means fewer offshore platforms will serve Singapore residents, so Vietnam and Indonesia traders using regional exchanges should check their counterparty's license status before quarter end. The Clarity Act, the United States Crypto Market Structure Bill, is heading into a Senate Banking Committee markup this month, with the White House still targeting a July 4th signing. However, Galaxy Digital just cut its odds of the bill passing in 2026 to 60%, citing the tight Senate calendar and only 4 working weeks in June. Over 200 crypto companies signed a letter pressing the Senate to vote. For Southeast Asia investors, a past Clarity Act would clarify which tokens are securities versus commodities in the United States, which directly affects whether tokens you hold on Binance, Bybit, or local Philippine and Indonesian exchanges face new global listing standards. The realistic scenario is a delay into the fall, which keeps regulatory uncertainty as a headwind on altcoin valuations through the third quarter. Quick recap of today's 3 stories. 1. Middle East strikes, 210 million liquidated, BTC sub 62K. 2. Singapore tops Crypto Cities Index, 6 Asia-Pacific cities in Global Top 10. 3. Clarity Act odds cut to 60%, July 4th, signing at risk. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. Chart analysis and trading insights. Join our free Telegram channel, link in the description. See you in the next one.